On this Good Friday, faith leaders and parishioners across northern New Jersey mark the day with action, taking part in a solemn mile pilgrimage to an immigration detention center in Newark.
More than 100 people walked from Montclair to Delaney Hall. That's the ICE detention center. And they stopped at churches along the way to pray, to reflect, and to stand in solidarity with immigrants in detention.
New Jersey reporter Tony Yates caught up with them along the way and is outside Delaney Hall tonight with the story. Tony?
Yeah, and they're here now. All the groups have made it, and they are currently holding their prayer vigil behind that, on the other side of that white tent you see there. And at this point, we're talking about a couple of hundred people who decided that the best way to spend their Good Friday was to remember those people whom they say were killed by ICE and to pray for the release of those who are still being held. As the larger group was still making its way here from a stop at a fourth church along their journey, a smaller group with just as big a goal and message arrived carrying posters showing the faces of many who they say were killed by ICE. They are warmly greeted and welcomed by dozens of others who want Delaney Hall and similar facilities closed. And then moments later, the larger group arrived. They began their 10-mile pilgrimage at 8 o'clock this morning.
I think every Good Friday, Christians are called to ask, where do we stand in the face of suffering? And so this is our answer. It's our way of showing our prayers with our feet.
We met up with them as they gathered on the steps of the Basilica of the Sacred Heart. Cardinal Joseph Tobin welcoming them and the message. The Cardinal began the season of Lent with prayer outside Delaney Hall.
When all hope is gone, God intervenes. That there's a crack in everything. And that's how the light gets in. And that this symbol of death, of repression, of persecution, of foreigners doesn't stand.
The groups see the walks, the vigil, as applying the meaning of Good Friday to what they say is intolerance and inhumanity today.
If the children are hurting, everybody's hurting, and right now they're so vulnerable, and we need to stand up. We need to make noise. Families are getting torn apart literally all over the world, so if we don't care, who's going to care?
And as you can see, their faith comes with their fight to keep up the pressure to end all ICE activities. For now, we're live outside Delaney Hall in Newark. Tony Yates, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Tony, thank you. And we're following